What up, dudes? It's Gaz, and welcome back to the WARFRAME video. So, with my Arcane and Kullervo farming guide yesterday, I did kind of hint at something that's extremely beneficial right now with the 7 Crimes of Kullervo update involving Arcane farming. And today, we'll be going over the farming strategy for getting the fastest, most efficient new Arcanes guaranteed. And it's actually going to be so efficient that you're probably going to get all your arcane sets for Duviri maxed out if you spend, a good amount of time on this. So we'll be going over today. I've actually already gotten some of my arcane sets maxed out, like Arcane Reaper, and I almost got Primary Blight maxed out too. So it does work. It is going to require you to have some team synergy though. So we'll be going over that today. Hope you guys enjoy these types of videos. We do daily Warframe video uploads. I'll also be live tonight doing this method on stream. So if you want to, learn the method from this video, try to jump on my squad layer tonight. This is going to be Steel Path stuff, okay? So, let's get it right into it. Appreciate all the support, guys. Alright, so the idea of today's video is going to be efficient Steel Path arcane farming for specifically Duviri Arcanes. We are looking for the new Duviri Arcanes that are not obtainable anywhere else. So one of the ones that a lot of people want is going to be Arcane Reaper. This is pretty good on the new Kullervo frame. Another one that I like that I've been trying out is Primary Blight. This is going to be giving you multi-shot and crit damage when you cause a toxin proc. And I have tested it. It does work on Saren's third ability. So there's a couple exciting ones in here. The full list of the Arcanes is right here. So we can either do this farm on the normal path or the steel path. And what we'll be doing today is we're going to be doing the new Duviri Arcane portals. Now I wasn't entirely sure what the situation was with these at first on day one. But now that we've actually had them in game for a couple days, I pretty much know exactly what we're doing here. So if you want to, let's just get into it. Okay, so the long and short of this farm is what you want to do is you want to get in a full stack of 4 people. You want to go on the Steel Path Duviri experience, and you want to ignore the actual bounty. Also, Arcane Intention is the worst arcane for this. But this actually is a great way to show you what we'll be doing here if we get a terrible arcane like Arcane Intention. So you want to go Steel Path Duviri experience, bring some teammates that you maybe can trust a little bit with having good builds. You want to be able to kill Steel Path Eximus Stronghold here. You're going to be doing up to 3 Undercroft portals. So everybody get your good frames, get your good weapons. You can preview your stuff in space now. Everyone bring in your good stuff. Then go and everyone split up and do the easiest decrees you can find. So we're talking the hidden chest with the little puzzle on it. Go fishing. Maybe find the animal that's mad or whatever and heal it or whatever. All you're trying to do is get to 7 decrees. And while you're getting these 7 decrees, you want your teammates and yourself looking around the map for these little Dominus Thrax icons on the map. You would think that the map would actually mark these arcane portals like it should be, and it sometimes does, but this is the buggy nature of Warframe new updates we're talking about here. So there's plenty of times where the map does not mark where these special portals will be. And there are times when it will mark them as well, so I don't really have any logic to it, to be honest. It seems like the host usually gets to see where the arcane portals are on the map, and as you can see right there, pausing it, look, you can see right there, there's an arcane portal in the middle continent. They sometimes just don't appear. I'm going to pause it so I can show you this. So the things you're looking for as you're running around picking up decrees is going to be like this little thing by the Agora, this little icon right here, that's one of the portals. But as you can see on the map, there's really not many else marked. So you have to either be really close to them, or you have to find which ones are open. There are a good amount of spawn locations, okay? So I'm not going to have a whole map for you right now, but let's just say there's one by Farbreeze Hamlet, there's one by Lunaro Court, there's one by, in the King's Palace in the top left corner, there's at least 3 in the middle continent Watershed Hamlet area. There's one by Throne Guard Barracks, and there's one by Chamber of Muses. There's also probably some in caves too. So like I said, I don't have them all memorized off the top of my head, but what I'm going to recommend to you guys to do when you're doing this squad farm is when you find a portal, put it in the squad chat. Type it in squad chat. Say, portal number 1 at King's Castle. There are 3 portals on the map. So once you find them and put them in chat, you will have them all right there in front of you. You will not forget which portal is the one to go into. This will be essential for saving you as much time as possible because we want to get these arcanes really fast. The fastest arcane farm we did was 3 arcanes in 16 minutes and 35 seconds. And those were good arcanes too. So if you look at how much plat these arcanes are going for, usually around between 20 and 50 plat. On the high end, that's 150 plat in 15 minutes. On the low end, that's 60 plat in 16 minutes. So pretty good. Now, if if this method sticks around for a while, those prices will probably not stay that way. But yeah, this method, the reason this is so good is because when you go into that first portal, there's currently a feature going on in game right now where every portal will drop the same arcane in that run. So for example, I showed you Arcane Reaper. How did I get Arcane Reaper maxed out so fast? Well, actually not even that fast. I bought it a bunch of times with Pathos Clamps before, but also we had a portal that had Arcane Reaper on here. We got 3 Arcane Reapers. So once you complete the first portal, once you speed ran to it, you will see with your team what arcane drops in the first portal. The ones that you should probably abort the mission for to reset are going to be honestly Arcane Intention, and then maybe like Primary Exhilarate and a couple other ones. They're for the most part these are pretty good, and for the new ones we've got Outburst, Slipshot, Power Ramp, and Blight. Honestly, all those new ones are not phenomenal, but if you want to try the new Arcanes, it could be either a good source of platinum or some fun to try it out. So get your seven decrees. Portals should be in the in-game chat that you have found, and then everybody group up with your decrees on the portal, and then let the farm begin. You're going to rinse and repeat this. Now remember that the loot in this game is screenshot when you pick a decree. So I picked all my decrees there. I'm all juiced up, ready to go into the arcane portal. We're trying to find it. Somebody had already marked on the map where it is. I hope they did at least. I think this is what we are still figuring out what to do. So he found one. He found a portal. He marked it. He put it in chat. We're all going over there. Go into that portal and clear it. It's just a normal Undercroft mission. Hilariously, defense missions are actually one of the faster missions now. The new worst mission for Undercroft is survival, just because it feels like it takes forever. You're standing there waiting around. They also reduce the drop rate of life support from the enemies, but that doesn't really affect me. So yeah, go into this portal. Wait for everyone to load in. Loading times might be an issue here, but whatever. And then just beat this as normal. Once you've beaten this as normal, you will see what arcane you have. Let's do some fast forward editing. There's the amazing spy mission. Survival mission. So last 3 seconds here. Let's see what arcane we get. This is the moment of truth where you decide if you're going to continue your run or abort to start another one for a better arcane, hopefully. So it looks like we got 2 more seconds. I technically died here too. So we got Primary Exhilarate. This is one that's probably not good enough to complete the run for. This is one that gives you energy regen on impact proc for primaries. But you could ask with your team, like, is this one worth completing with you? I would say no, honestly, but you know, some people aren't going to be like, I just spent 10 minutes getting through that portal in the first place. We're completing those last 2 portals. It's worth my time. So yeah, the reason this is going to maybe get nerfed is because the whole getting 3 of the same arcanes from a portal is not the way they want to do it. So in the future, it will be random arcanes from portals, which is why you should take advantage of this while you can. The fact that I've already been able to almost complete Primary Blight from doing this, and Primary Blight came out 2 days ago and I bought 0 Primary Blights, should say a lot. These arcane sets are going to take a lot longer after they patch this out. Now, of course, the portals, you can still enter the portals at the same speed. You'll be able to go into the portal and do the same strat, but you'll be getting random arcanes, not like 3 of the same arcane, and you need 21 copies of an arcane to get maxed out rank anyway. So this is a very, very good feature in our favor today. So that's the main gist. I know it's very similar to the video yesterday, but I wasn't sure if they were going to patch this out by today, so I wanted to make sure that I got everyone well informed by the weekend. So frames you'd be looking out for here. Frames that can kill Eximus, Overguard on the Steel Path. Also, you should be mindful for like corrosive stats, viral, your meta elements, because these enemies are corrupted, and if you just go for like Impact Blast, it's probably not going to work very well on them. So yeah, guys, I appreciate all the support. I'll be doing this tonight on stream for sure. And frames you should be looking out for, like I said, just like Mesa's good. I'm gonna make a Undercroft tier list in the future, but as of right now, like just go for the stuff that's good, like Mesa, Zaku, Octavia, Zephyr, Saren, you know, just stuff that you're comfortable with using, Revenant Prime, all that stuff. Stuff you're comfortable with using, surviving and killing high-level enemies with. That's your main thing. And also, as I said in the beginning of the video, if you do the normal path version, you're only getting, like, Eidolon Arcanes and the best... It's not even the good Eidolon Arcanes. You're getting, like, the best Eidolon Arcane they have here is, like, Arcane Trickery, Arcane Ultimatum, I guess, like, Arcane Arachne. There is no Arcane Energize in these portals. That's why I only do this on the Steel Path. And by the way, you get no Kullervo resources from this as we are not completing the bounty. If you want to, you know, get Pathos Clamps and Kullervo stuff while doing this, you are being a lot less efficient. Just keep that in mind. You are being a lot less efficient on specifically Arcanes. The Kullervo resource and all that, once you get enough to build Kullervo, you're done with that anyway. Pathos Clamps, yeah, you're going to need a lot of those. But I'm going to put this in perspective. We did a speed run of this with no worm, no nothing. Speed run of this, 16 minutes, 30 seconds. speed run of the full thing with the Aura Worm as well, about 35 minutes. You're adding about 20 minutes on there for no extra arcanes. So I'd say do this the way that we're doing it in this video for this weekend. After this weekend's done, go maybe start doing the full bounty Pathos Clamps Worm thing. Alright guys, I appreciate all the support, and I will see you later tonight on stream. Take it easy. Peace!